is halfway mark. So to use this process of finding area under a curve in order to find your median, don't be fooled with the fact that median means halfway, because visually the graph might not be able to, like, you can't always just cut it in half and consider that a median. Okay, so basically you go from some value of A to some unknown M. You take your function, you set it equal to 0.5. And that's how you figure out where your median falls. Does that make sense?
Wait, can you say that again?
Yeah. So in the perfect world, my graph looks like this, 0 to 4, my median would be right down the middle at 2. Does that make sense? However, your graphs are not always perfect. They could come down and up and such. We don't know where the median is going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from 0 to M, and we take an integral and we set it equal to 0.5, which means our halfway mark. And from there, we'll figure out where our upper number is. The unknown B, in other words.
When you're calculating it, will it affect it whether you put 1/2 or 0.5?
No,
Okay.
same thing. Yes. All right, are we good?
Do you prefer having it as 1/2 over 0.5?
Either way. Yeah, either way. So, okay, so let's go ahead and do a problem. So we're going to do my function is 1 over 50, 10 minus x from 0 to 10, and it's 0 otherwise. Okay? So the first thing we want to do here is I want to practice find the median. So how do we go about finding the median, okay? Again, in the perfect world, it would be right down the middle. Can somebody help me set up the equation that we're going to use? From what to what? 0 to M. And then my function, 1 over 50, 10 minus x. And that's going to be equal to what? 0.5. Or 1/2, whichever one you choose to use. All right? Good old-fashioned integration. I know it's not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna let you play with that. I'm gonna take roll and do it. Could you find the upper quartile?
Before the one I did.
Wait, can you do it?
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing.
Okay.
Good.
It just didn't give it to me when it was done 0 and 0.
That right there?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what is that? What did it say? Sorry,
2.93.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Okay.
That's really how I feel. Because you flexed out your
You told me to. You literally said you wanted to.
All right, are we cool there? So, 10m minus m squared over 2, and what's 50 times 0.5? Half of 50. 25. And we multiply everything by 2, so 20. M minus m squared is 50. And so then I'm going to bring it all to one side. Are you good there? Then you have to use your quadratic formula.
What happened to the 50?
It's there.
Silently.
Somewhere out there. So negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Are you still needing my help?
No.
Somebody want, okay, you're good, okay. All right, are we cool?
We wouldn't know.
Okay, now, how would you find the upper quartile? What is the upper quartile?
Top 25%.
The top 25%, also located where? In the 75th point 0.75, right? So you're gonna do the same thing, and rather than have it 0.5, you would set it equal to 0.75. What if I said the lower quartile? It would have been 0.25. Okay, so do the 0.75 one. Yeah, the last two, I think, I'd like you to look at your bright colored sheet of paper. I think it's on there.
The stats one?
Huh?
The stats one?
The stats one, yes. No, it's a new thing. Did you get the answer to the last one?
Yeah.
Fine, okay. Yeah. Just wanna make sure.
Something about like no.
So the next thing we're gonna look at is the mean. The formula they give for the mean, they say E of X, expected value of X, is equal to X times F of X. They say from negative infinity to infinity, however, it's really from A to B. Whatever, like in this case, it would be from 0 to 10. So what they're saying here is it could be any number, but it is whatever they give you in the problem. Does that make sense? I feel like that's kind of misleading.
Are we using the same function for the mean?
Yeah, yes. So, no, we're gonna do another one. Yeah. So let's say I wanna find the mean of 1/18 of 3 plus x from -3 to 3, and then it's 0 otherwise. Okay? So I wanna find the expected value of x, also known as the mean. Okay? So the way we do that is we're gonna go from -3 to 3, that's our infinity thing. I think it's very strange how they do that. And then you're gonna take x times the function. So 1/18 times 3 plus x. I would pull the 1/18 out, I would distribute the x through, and then integrate, and then assess. So literally, we're taking x times whatever the function is. Now, is it on your bright colored sheet of paper? That's why I made you take it out.
Yeah.
It's on there. Okay, good.
Where?
Does it say negative infinity to infinity? No.
It just says, it's just the interval, that's.
That's what my preference would be, put nothing there, but.
So do we just integrate and find the mean? Or we just do
Integrate.
Okay.
Yeah. Good old fashioned integration. Anybody,
Yeah, I need help.
does anybody need help with this guy to get the answer?
No,
No?
it was 1.
It's 1, yeah. So you have 3x squared over 2 plus x cubed over 3 from -3 to 3. And don't forget, we have 1/18 that has to be mixed in. So 27 halves, right? Plus 27 thirds minus 27 halves minus 27 thirds from 1 to 18. Yeah. It should work out.
Yeah,
No.
not for me.
Not so much. Okay, I'll look at it. The other thing that you're gonna do is the variance. so this was the mean, expected value of x. The other thing that you can do is the variance of x. And the formula is going to be, and I don't really like that negative infinity to infinity, but we'll just stick it on now that you understand what that means. It's going to be x squared f of x, and then minus, this is the integral, minus the e of x that you just found squared. So you do the integral of the x squared times f of x, find that answer, and then multiply by the mean squared.
Makes sense, 'cause it's
E of
just
x.
it's just the other equation for variance. That's
It is, that's all it is. So, let me give you one to do.
That's not, that is an E, not a.
That's terrible. Okay, so we're gonna, now, how, I got a question. What if the question said, find the standard deviation? What would you do? You would just square root that answer, right? So this question is asking us to find the mean and the standard deviation. No good? Dances 2 nights? Yes? Are we cool? For those that are cool, I put your homework on your Google Classroom.
That's it.
That's it. I'm done for the lesson.
Do it.
I can do the problem. So, x times 1 minus x over 2 from 0 to 2, this is gonna be the mean. Okay, so we would have x minus x squared over 2, so far so good? And now I'm gonna integrate it, so I would have x squared over 2 minus x to the third over 6. You see that?
Wait.
From,
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah.
so 2 go in would be 4 halves minus 8 over 6 minus all zeros. So 12 over 6 minus 8 over 6 is 4 over 6, which is 2/3. Are we okay there? Yeah? Okay, so then the second part is to find the standard deviation. So we're gonna do from 0 to 2 of x squared times 1 minus x over 2. So this is going to be x squared minus x to the third over 2. And now I'm going to integrate it. It'd be x to the third over 3 minus x to the fourth over 8 from 0 to 2. Are we cool? Yeah. So we have 8 thirds minus 16/8, basically minus 0. So 8 thirds minus 2, which is 6 thirds. So that's 2 thirds. And then now that I haven't that done, I'm going to do 2 thirds minus the mean, which was 2 thirds squared. Are we good? Yeah. So 2 thirds minus 4/9. So 6/9 minus 4/9 is 2/9. Oh, that's close. That would be my variance, but I wanna find the standard deviation, so I'm gonna square root that.
Okay.
Whatever that turns out to be.
Square root of 2 over 3.
What is it, 0.471?
Mm-hmm.
Are we good? Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you guys have all my knowledge on